And welcome back to the Woker Stoked show. We are doing our first ever annual Woker Stoked Awards ceremony, also known as the
Stokie Awards. Welcome everybody to the first ever Stokie Awards.
Yes, we even got dressed up, Twin, obviously a little bit more than I did, but Twin, you're looking really good. How you feeling?
I wanted to go for the kind of like grizzled detective vibe. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to honor some achievements in film from this past year. A lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff.
Indeed.
But we'll see where this award show takes us.
Indeed. So we're going to go through our own picks for who we would nominate if we were the Academy, and maybe some fun categories at the end, so hopefully you can stick around and join us. But Twin, let's start off. Let's not waste any time here. We're going to do this really quickly. So we're going to start off with supporting actress nominations, and then we're going to compare it to the Oscars and see how many we got right. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's start off with an honorable mention here. Honorable mention. Gwyneth Paltrow for Marty Supreme, Twin. It was good to see her back. I appreciated her getting out of her comfort zone. I think I told you this is her first non-Marvel movie in like 10 years.
Wow.
So they took a big risk. It was a big gamble. It was good to see her. You know, you liked her in Marty Supreme?
Big fan of her under Marty Supreme. I mean, in a lot of ways, you could argue she kind of played herself.
Yeah.
Someone stepping back into the spotlight, years of absence, Marvel movies. And she's a talented actress, a divisive figure historically. But I gotta say, good movie and good performances all around. And hers was one of them.
Yeah, and that's an honorable mention. But let's get into our actual nominees, and we're going to compare it to the Academy and see how we did.
Let's do it.
So the first nominee that we're going to have for Best Supporting Actress is Emily Blunt for The Smashing Machine. A very raw performance, very vulnerable, and she played off of The Rock very well, I thought. And while this is not exactly the definition of supporting, because she was the only woman in the film, she did have less screen time, so we're going to put her in here. Very good job, Emily Blunt. If we were in charge, you would have gotten nominated.
Cool.
The second Oscar nominee that we're going to give is Miss Ariana Grande in Supporting Actress for Wicked for Good.
That burns a little bit. That burns.
Ariana Grande for Wicked for Good. I actually was going to nominate her for Best Actress because I thought she was in more of the movie. I actually did some research. She actually is in less, so I had to switch it around.
Mr. Technical over here.
I do. I'm very technical. So Ariana Grande gets our second nomination for the Oscars. Our third nomination goes to Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning, which we saw in Predator Badlands, but that's not what she's getting nominated for. We would nominate her for Sentimental Value.
I would nominate her for Predator Badlands.
She's not supporting. Actually, she kind of is, though. Anyway.
I liked that movie a lot.
Anyway, so Elle Fanning, I think, gets our third nomination. Very real performance. If you've seen Sentimental Value, I think she deserves it. She kind of plays like an actress, but she did a great job. There's some scenes where she's crying and she's really trying to emote. Fantastic job. Blew me away, and she gets our third nomination. Our fourth nomination goes to a small film called Eden. Not many people saw it. I saw it. And I'm going to give it to Ana de Armas. Ana de Armas gets a nomination. She played this evil, maniacal, controlling woman that's on the Galapagos Islands. I think I told you about it. It was a great story, but she did a really good job.
Yeah, you did tell me.
And our last nomination goes to Amy Madigan from Weapons. Amy Madigan from Weapons. Twin, why don't you give us some thoughts on what Amy Madigan means to you?
She means a reasonable amount. I did actually see a couple movies that she was in. I thought, she played very different characters. She did very good in Weapons. Weapons was pretty good acting all around.
Yeah.
Horror acting is sometimes like a category of its own. But she was really good and, very believable. And I'm happy that we nominated her.
Yeah. She gets our last nomination. She stole the film. She is the definition of supporting because she doesn't show up until I think more than halfway through the film, except for small scenes. She's fantastic, and that is our fifth acting nomination. Now, before we give out our winner, let's see who we align with at the Oscars. Believe it or not, Twin, we have two of the same nominations that the Oscars have. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Elle Fanning and Amy Madigan are also nominated for an actual Oscar, but we know that the Stokies are a little bit more important than that, right, Twin?
Well, if they are not currently, they will be.
They will be one time soon.
Next year.
So we have our beloved Oscar that we are going to give. Drum roll, please, for who wins the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. They're all here behind in the camera. The Oscar goes to Amy Madigan. Amy Madigan. Congratulations to Amy Madigan. Twin, present that to Amy Madigan, please. She did a fantastic job. She deserves it. Twin, please.
Actually, Jose, this is a bit unfortunate, but out of all the nominees, she's actually the only one who couldn't make it.
Oh, Ariana, sit down, please. Sorry, what do you mean? She can't be here?
So she's at a strip musical chairs tournament for charity, raising
Okay.
money for thumb cancer, no, against thumb cancer.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay, sure. I mean, Amy will send it to you in the mail, Twin. Will you accept that on her behalf?
Yeah, and Amy would like to thank my friends who've been very supportive of her career as well. Good job, Amy.
Good job, Amy. Good job, Amy. All right. Moving back forward to Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actor, right? Got 2 honorable mentions on this one. Real quick, we're going to put them on the screen as always. Kevin O'Leary for Marty Supreme. I would have nominated him if he had more screen time, but I think he did a great job for the little he was in it, Twin.
Yeah, again, one of the many good performances of Marty Supreme. He's not really known as like an actor. I mean, he's a TV personality.
Yeah, his first
and
movie.
that comes with a level of acting and just showmanship. Really funny, really good. I was a big fan of his performance, and I thought that he was, well within the ballpark of everyone else in the movie. So good job, Kevin.
Kevin, honorable mention. Hopefully next time you can get in. Second honorable mention that I'm going to throw out there, Rami Malek for Nuremberg. Nuremberg, a smaller film not a lot of people saw about the war trials at Nuremberg, Judgment at Nuremberg.
Russell Crowe, right?
Russell Crowe was in that as well. Rami Malek did a great job as this kind of soldier slash therapist slash lawyer. He did a lot of parts that he was trying to crack down, trying to get in there trying to help in the courtroom drama proceedings. I thought he did a great job. So he just missed out on an Oscar nomination from the Stokies, but I wanted to shout him out. So let's get into it, Twin. 5 nominees. 5 nominees. Let's start off with what means you don't need to be in the movie a lot to get an acting nomination from the Stokies. And this next gentleman was in the movie maybe 3 minutes. But in those 3 minutes, he stole the show. I am talking about the film Train Dreams, and I am talking about William H. Macy. He is our first nominee for Best Supporting Actor, William H. Macy. I thought he was fantastic. He stole every scene he was in. He was barely in the film, but I don't know. There was something about him that caught my eye, and he gets nominated, so congratulations for William H. Macy. Second Best Supporting Actor nominee. Twin, you remember the film Christie?
A little bit.
It's about female boxer. Ben Foster gets our second Oscar nominee for Best Supporting Actor.
Congrats, Ben.
He played the husband and slash trainer. I thought he did a good job. As you can see in the picture, he looks very, very different from how he usually looks. So congratulations to Ben Foster for Christie. Our third nomination, Twin, you're going to be very happy because our third nomination goes to Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, who's this guy, one of his favorite actors.
I love Andrew.
And he got nominated for After the Hunt for the Stokies, Best Supporting Actor. He plays this student slash teacher that gets accused of maybe some inappropriate behavior, how he responds with Julia Roberts' character. I thought he did a good job. Not a lot of people.
He's a student and a teacher?
Well, he's like a professor that's teaching students, but he's not an actual professor, like a teacher's aide. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he did a great job. So he gets our third acting nomination. Congratulations, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Our fourth nomination, no surprise to anybody. We both agree on this. I know you do, Twin. Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Give us some words on Sean Penn, Twin, please.
Honestly, when I was seeing the movie, I didn't realize it was him at first. Really plays the character really well. Not our favorite movie of all time. It's probably going to get a lot of love this year from the lesser award show that we're not really inclined to give it. You can probably tell based on the nature of the show if this is your first time. But good acting in that movie. I can't say it's not.
Yeah, he stole every scene. He was just amazing. He was incredible, regardless of what the film was about. Every scene he was in, I couldn't believe what I was watching. He stole the show. So congratulations, Sean Penn. You get our fourth acting nomination, and our last nomination goes to a little film again, straight out of TIFF, The Life of Chuck. The Life of Chuck, great film, and I'm going to nominate Mark Hamill for Best Supporting Actor.
Wow.
He was the father slash grandfather in the film. Great performance, very low performance, but very impactful. And he has this great line about how beautiful math is. And you know me, Twin. But even that, I was like, it was a great speech. It was a great monologue that he gave in that film. It stuck out. So he gets our fifth and final acting nomination. And Twin, please present the award because we have an Oscar ready. They're all here, ready to accept it.
I'm looking and I see pretty much everybody.
And the Oscar goes to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Twin, please take it away. Sean, please come out and accept your award.
So this is kind of awkward, but he's not here.
Sean Penn's not here, apparently. Okay.
And apparently the reason he gave was he saw the seating arrangement ahead of time, and he was placed next to Cherry Jones. And sorry, Cherry, sorry, but he didn't want to have to deal with that. So I will be accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Penn, and Mr. Penn would like to thank Jose Romero.
Thank you. No problem, Sean.
For being a host for these past 16 episodes, 17 today. Thank you, Sean, and we hope to see you sometime soon.
All right, well, Sean Penn, congratulations. And we aligned with the Academy on only one nomination. Only Sean Penn. Only Sean Penn got both the Stokie nomination and the Oscar nomination. So congratulations to Sean Penn.
Wow.
He gets more on his mantle later. All right. Scrooming through these right now, we're going to go to Best Actress. Best Actress right now. And I only got 2 honorable mentions. We're going to put them on the screen. Sydney Sweeney for Christie. I thought she was a really good performance as a female boxer, struggling in life, gave a great performance, just missed out on the nomination, but we wanted to shout her out. And of course, Cynthia Erivo did not make it into our Stokie Awards, but Twin, how did Cynthia look in Wicked for Good?
Really freaking good. I mean, amazing movie. I think we're all more or less united on the fact that the first one was maybe a little bit better. We like the world building. We like the songs.
Yep.
We like the dynamic. There's, the build-up of the friendship between the two characters. But she delivered real good this time around, too. So we would like to give her some recognition.
Yeah. And now let's get into our actual nominations for Best Actress. And we're going to start off with the new Meryl Streep, some are calling her. Meaning that whatever movie she does, she gets nominated for. Emma Stone for Begonia. Emma Stone, congratulations. You get our first Best Actress nominee because her performance was transcendent. What she did for the role, I saw it a couple months ago, and just complete commitment as this female CEO that might be an alien. It was a very weird movie, to say the least. But she deserves it, and a lot of very much commitment from her part. So congratulations on Emma Stone. Our second nominee is something I just saw recently at the Stoked studio. A movie called Song Sung Blue. Song Sung Blue. And Kate Hudson gets our second acting nomination. She was...
All right, Kate.
She was a phenomenon. I'd never seen Kate Hudson like this before. I saw it with my family. We all loved her performance. I didn't know she was capable of something like this, to be quite honest with you. And very happy that she got nominated, and hopefully you guys can check out the nomination. All right, so in our third nomination for Best Actress goes to Nia Desir Johnson. I know you love Nia Desir Johnson, right, Twin?
I'm in charge of her fan club.
Exactly.
Also, who is she?
She is nominated for the film Sarah's Oil. And she was around 11 or 13 years old when the film was actually filming, and I thought she was just a phenomenal performance. She was playing off of Zachary Levi. She was having to hold the screen against everybody that was an adult in that film. And unlike the Oscars, we do not shy away from any child performances or anything like that. If you're good, you're going to get a Stokie nomination. It doesn't matter. So congratulations to Nia. Hopefully we'll see you back here soon.
Very impressive.
Our fourth nomination goes to a film that not a lot of people saw, Regretting You. Regretting You. You remember that one with Dave Franco, Allison Williams? Well, the Best Actress that we're nominating is McKenna Grace. McKenna Grace, who you might remember from Ghostbusters. You remember she has like curly hair? She's grown up in front of our eyes, Twin, but you'll love McKenna Grace when you see it.
From the all-female Ghostbusters?
No, from like the new ones with Paul Rudd. But she was fantastic. She had to emote, and this is not an Oscars film, quote unquote, but she had to really get into the role, really feel it. Had some amazing scenes where she was feeling it and crying, and I was transcended. So congratulations, McKenna Grace. The Oscars didn't recognize you, but we do. So congratulations. And our last nominee, even the Stoked studio cannot deny Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Twin. Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. I mean, come on. She basically carried the entire film on her shoulders. From having to give birth to having to deal with a horrible tragedy. I mean, Twin, please, any thoughts on Jessie Buckley?
What did you reckon about her chemistry with Mr. Mescal?
She did really good. Very good chemistry overall. I know that in real life they have a great relationship, but she just... I want to say it's like a master class of if you want to be a good actress, what could you watch? This is something you could watch. Hamnet is something you could watch. All right, drum roll, please. Excellent. Drum roll, please. And the Oscar for Best Actress goes to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Twin, give that to Jessie Buckley. Jessie Buckley, come on out here and accept it for Hamnet, please.
Jose, you're not gonna believe this.
What now?
We swear to God, we're shining the spotlight on her, and she's not there.
Jesse, come on out.
No. Oh. What's today?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't know what today is. What happened?
Oh, I see the confusion. Okay. So apparently yeah, it's kind of crazy story, but she's stuck in the drive-through of Wiener Schnitzel. She thought it was Wiener Thursday, but they actually do Wiener Wednesdays, where it's the discounted hot dogs. Big fan. She's a super fan of Wiener Schnitzel. It almost derailed her career. Fun fact. But unfortunately, she cannot accept this award, and so I will be accepting it. And I want to say that she thinks the existence of hot dogs.
All right. Well, congratulations, Jesse
Hot dogs.
Buckley.
Put them in you.
Well, congratulations to Jessie Buckley. Hopefully she likes her Stokie Award and she might have her Oscar next to it. Now, Twin, believe it or not, we actually aligned three times with the Oscars.
There we
Kate
go.
Hudson, Emma Stone, and Jessie Buckley all got Oscar nominations and got Stokie nominations, so congratulations to them.
That's pretty sick.
Alrighty. And now, to almost end the night, we're going to go to Best Actor. Best Actor. Real quick, I got four honorable mentions. Me and Twin have often talked about how difficult it is to get an acting nomination. If you're a man, it is an incredible field of just killer performances. And to prove it, I have four honorable mentions, Twin. Four honorable mentions that I could have easily nominated for the Woke or Stoked Awards.
Jesus.
But there was just 5 performances that were even better than that. So let's run them through real quick. Hugh Jackman for Song Sung Blue. I've said for a long time he's one of the most talented artists in Hollywood. He can do anything. He can make you cry. He can make you laugh. The only problem why he didn't get a nomination for us is because he wasn't actually playing the guitar. So he was singing and he was acting really well, but his character played the guitar, and I just wanted that kind of commitment from him, a little bit more.
You reckon Mr. Bradley Cooper kind of sets the standard for these kinds of things?
Unfortunately, he does. Congratulations, Bradley. Another nominee, honorable mention, of course, Brendan Fraser for Rental Family. Really good performance, really soulful performance. I wanted a little bit more from his character, but he gets in as an honorable mention. Congratulations to Brendan Fraser. All right, 2 more nominees. Jesse Plemons, honorable mention for Begonia. Really gave a lot to the role, really took it on himself. I think he lost a ton of weight, grew out his hair, did a bunch of stuff. And to compete with Emma Stone, it ain't easy, Twin. So congratulations, Jesse Plemons. We want to shout you out.
Oh, yeah.
And Daniel Day-Lewis for Anemone gets our last honorable mention. He came back out of retirement. How can we not shout him out?
Dude, I forgot about that movie.
Well, unfortunately, everybody did. But I didn't. We at the Stokies, we respect Daniel Day-Lewis, and we wanted to give him a shout out for coming back and giving a great performance as this Irish hermit. But now let's get into the real deal, the actual nominees, which I've said for a long time is the hardest category to judge because who can get in, who cannot get in. Our first nominee goes to now the youngest 3-time Oscar nominee in history, Mr. Timothée Chalamet. Mr. Timothée Chalamet has to be nominated for Marty Supreme. This guy has a drive like no other. Twin, please, what do you think about Timothy?
Yeah, I was a bit of a Timothée Chalamet truther at one point. You know, I thought he was just kind of the guy who plays like the brooding, depressing person. Mm-hmm. He has range. He's proven that over the past several years. He's given some extremely memorable performances, picks his projects well. And honestly, I gotta say, just a really freaking good actor.
Yeah.
This movie, I feel like, should solidify it for anybody who's still somehow a doubter of his talent.
Agreed. He carried the movie on his back. He's a producer on the film, so we also got a Best Picture nomination at the actual Oscars. So congratulations to Timothy. He did a great job. Our second nomination for the Stokies goes to Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. I mean, the guy just put it all in there. I mean, he really, really delved into it, was really receptive to feedback. I heard that when Benicio came on, they changed the entire script because he trusted Benicio's input of like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So again, DiCaprio just gave a powerful performance and towered over the entire cast in like the drama category. He was also very funny. So, you know, what do you think about DiCaprio, Twin?
Obviously another great actor. We already made some of our thoughts clear about the movie itself, but his performance was quite good. Mm-hmm. No question, this is just going to be one of the darlings of the lesser award show coming up. Yeah, well worth the recognition.
Yeah. Our third nomination goes to somebody who, you know, we at the Woke or Stoked really respect when you go out of your comfort zone, right? When you do something that you don't need to do, but you want to do. And sometimes it pays off. The Rock gets our third
Ah.
nomination. If we were in charge of the Academy, The Rock would have been nominated. And it's not just because he was in the movie. He did a great performance. Really vulnerable performance. I've never seen something like that from him. And I really hope he keeps it up. I'm actually sad that he's not getting more recognition this year, but we will recognize him for being so vulnerable, for putting yourself out there, makeup, prosthetics, the whole 9 yards. The Rock gets our third nomination. Congratulations. All right, our fourth nomination goes to an actor that we all like. He's been around a couple years. Joel Edgerton, twin. Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams. Really, basically a one-man film. He's in almost every scene of the film. This train guy, he works on the railroads. He's building the railroads. He goes home to his wife in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere. Just sounds kind of boring, I'm not going to lie, but it was actually a pretty damn good film, and he did a great performance. So congratulations to Joel Edgerton.
All right.
And our last nomination to wrap up the acting part of this show, Russell Crowe. It was so good to see him back.
For Nuremberg?
For Nuremberg, and he gets our last nomination. I wanted to put somebody else in there, but I couldn't. Russell Crowe was a phenomenon in Nuremberg, not getting any attention, but we will give him the attention. He spoke a little German, spoke a little English, put on the uniform, didn't put on the uniform. He was fantastic. Every scene he was in, I was locked into him. So congratulations, Russell Crowe, for getting the fifth and final Stokie nomination.
Ist ein sehr guter Schauspieler.
There you go. All right, and our winner, twin. Our winner, drum roll please, for who wins the coveted Stokie for Best Actor goes to Timothy Chalamet! Timothy Chalamet, come on up. Very good, congratulations, please.
He's not here. He gave 2 reasons, actually.
Oh my God.
Number one, he had a virtual palm reading that suggested that the award contained material that would not curse him or his children, but his children's children.
Okay, a family
And
man.
also he said that the co-host looks a little too much like the YouTuber Vertigo. And that guy is trash, according to Mr. Chalamet.
Chalamet, okay.
But good.
We'll mail it to him. We'll mail it to him, twin. Thank you.
I accept this on his behalf, and Mr. Chalamet would like to thank my parents, my brother, my girlfriend, and the Woker Stoke Tower,
Okay.
which may or may not be located in a city near you.
Congratulations to Timothy. Congratulations. All right, twin. So before we wrap this up and have our own little fun little awards that we're going to end the day with, let's get into the real meat of the whole show, Best Picture, right? So real quick, obviously, we did not see every movie that came out this year. So maybe you're saying, well, what about this movie? What about that performance? We couldn't see everything. Personally, for me, I could not see any foreign films outside of Sentimental Value. I was beyond belief booked this year. So anything, No Other Choice, Secret Agent, don't come at me. I didn't see them. But Best Picture, twin, let me just give you guys a real quick thing. Best Picture to me isn't just, well, I like the movie, here's a Best Picture nomination, right? It should be craft-wise, technically, it was a great film. The production design was great. The score was great. The acting was great. The direction was great. And combined, it is a great film. You get what I'm saying? That could be a spectacle film. That could be the tiniest film in the world, right? But you have a story that needs to be told. So maybe when we say these Best Picture nominees that we would nominate, maybe you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. But just come at it from the sense of, maybe it created a world. Maybe it did something technically advanced. Maybe it pushed the envelope for Hollywood a little bit further than other films did. And therefore, we have, I believe, 7 Best Picture nominations. The Academy has 10. We have 7. And our first Best Picture nomination goes to, drum roll please, Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good. Twin, you like the film. Why is it getting a Best Picture nomination?
Well, I think it's getting a Best Picture nomination because it was just all around an incredible movie. Mm-hmm. Acting was good, songs good, production, it's beautiful, it's nice to look at, it affects you in all the right ways. Just a really great experience and excellent work all around.
Yeah, really, really great. I know it didn't hit the home run that Wicked, the first one, did, but it's not its fault. You know, they have the source material, and I think they did a fantastic job anyway. Performances were off the charts. So Wicked for Good gets our first Best Picture nomination. Our second Best Picture nomination, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Is it the greatest film you've ever seen? No. But how can you call yourself the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences and not reward the film that is literally changing everything technology-wise. Everything that is happening in Hollywood right now is due to Avatar: Fire and Ash. The technology that James Cameron is doing deserves a Best Picture nomination. Whether it wins or not, it doesn't matter. It has to have a Best Picture nomination, and that's what we think over here at the Wilbur Stokes Studio. Our third nomination might be shocking. Weapons. Weapons is getting a Best Picture nomination. We struggled with this a long time, but at the end of the day, we don't have a bias against horror films like the Academy does. If it's a good film, it's a good film, and Weapons was a fantastic film. I saw it again just to make sure, and yes, it gets a Best Picture nomination.
Good movie.
Yes. Twin, another one of our nominations, Nuremberg. Nuremberg gets a Best Picture nomination because of the performances from Russell Crowe and a great story that I actually recommend for a lot of people. I'm sure you're familiar with the Nuremberg trials, but maybe, check out the movie if you have a little bit of time.
I'm medium familiar.
It's a great film. It's a great film, and yeah, very deserving of a Best Picture nomination. Fifth of 8 is Train Dreams. Train Dreams on Netflix, by the way, so you can go see it tonight if you want. Joel Edgerton's great performance and William H. Macy's supporting performance really showed a new world of railroad building, of early America, of what that looked like, of what it looked like to just be in the middle of nowhere, Twin, and how do you even get home? It was just crazy. So congratulations to Train Dreams. Twin, say some words about our sixth nominee for Best Picture, Marty Supreme. Twin, take it away.
Really good movie. Directed by Mr. Josh Safdie.
Josh
Safdie, not the other guy. And he did Uncut Gems, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. I think this was a massive improvement, in my opinion. Really fun kind of cameos. Penn Jillette was in there too. I'm a huge fan. So now I have a picture with someone who's threatened Timothy Chalamet with a gun and a movie. So that's enough for a nomination for me on my end. But yeah, great movie, really fun. My heart was pounding the entire time.
Yep.
And I think we were both into that one scene in the beginning where that thing I'm not going to name kind of turns into a ping pong ball.
Great filmmaking.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So that gets our sixth nomination for Best Picture. And two more real quick. Speaking of spectacle, speaking of something that pushes the envelope forward, F1. F1 gets a Best Picture nomination for us. Brad Pitt shows he's still the last movie star. Unfortunately, he is the last movie star. Carrying a film about some new sport that many people don't care about, me included, and we all were excited. We all liked it. We all liked what we saw. So congratulations to F1 for getting almost our last nomination for Best Picture.
All right, yeah.
And our last nomination for Best Picture is a film that seemed like a frontrunner at the very beginning of Oscar season and then just fell off a cliff completely, but not with us, The Life of Chuck. The Life of Chuck gets our last nomination for Best Picture. A very warm story told in a completely Memento kind of style. It's in 3 parts, but it goes from ending, middle to beginning through one man's life, and it makes no sense at the beginning, but when you rewatch it, you get everything again. I appreciate filmmaking like that, so congratulations to Life of Chuck. And Twin, I'm going to let you decide. You just heard all the nominees, all 8 of them. I apologize, there's 8. Wicked for Good, Avatar: Fire and Ash, Weapons, Nuremberg, Train Dreams, Marty Supreme, F1, and The Life of Chuck. Twin, who is going to get the coveted Wilbur Stoked Stokie Award for Best Picture, considering what Best Picture means? Please, Twin.
You want me to guess?
No, just take it away and give it away.
The first Stokie for Best Picture goes to Marty Supreme!
Yeah! Congratulations to Marty Supreme. The producers are coming right now. Congratulations. Well-deserved, great cast, interesting story, very crazy. We're having some technical issues, but yeah, well-deserved. Congratulations to Marty Supreme. Twin, what's going on?
No one affiliated with the movies here.
Okay.
The Avatar people want to know if they can get it instead.
We're not going to do a La La Land. And sit down, James. Sorry about that.
James Cameron, everybody! He's revolutionizing Hollywood still.
I guess you can take it, Twin.
Everyone affiliated with Marty Supreme would like to thank everyone affiliated with Marty Supreme.
Yeah. All right. And we signed off with the Academy on, I believe, 2 films. F1 and Marty Supreme were actually Best Picture nominations at the Oscars, and we agreed with them on that one. All right, guys. So we are almost done. That was our quick intro to our own awards show. Unbiased, looking at pure performance, regardless of what we think of the movie or the people themselves. We only care about performance here at Woke or Stoked, and those are the people that we think should have been honored and would be honored if we were in charge of the Academy. Before that, Twin, let's do a fun, like four quick categories just to end the day off fun with our own little award show that we kind of made up. All right, we're going to call it the Stokies Part 2 if you want. My first category that I came up with is the least woke movie. What does that mean? It means the movie that was just trying to tell a story. Didn't care about agenda pushing or inserting certain things. It was just a good movie, right? And the nominees for the least woke film of the year are Roofman with Channing Tatum, Kristen Dunst. A guy gets into Toys R Us, tries to live there to escape crime. What happens next? Great film. Train Dreams. Just a flat out, just a normal film. Nothing too crazy about it, trying to tell a story. Our third nominee for least woke film of the year, Downton Abbey, the grand finale. I know you loved it, Twin. Downton Abbey, the grand finale. What can you say? It's about royalty, it's about the ins and outs, and, very, very not woke, to say the least. 28 years later has to get some shout outs. We all saw it, we all liked it. Just zombies and crazy things happening. Nothing too crazy going on there. And our last nominee for least woke film is Song Sung Blue. Just an honest Neil Diamond impersonating group trying to live their best life, trying to get ahead. Really respect it. And Twin, why don't you present this beautiful award that's going to go to our least woke film to our winners. Drum roll, please. The movie Roofman! Yeah! Roofman wins the least woke award right there. That is a beautiful pop right there, a limited edition. Congratulations. Give it to the Roofman people, Twin.
Congratulations.
There we go. Careful. Don't hit him in the head. All right. Before Twin, why don't you give us a category that you think we can almost end the show with? Anything fun?
Yeah. We want to present a Stokie Award to a movie, or the best movie, I should say, that would have been a flop in another year.
Oh, interesting.
It was partly successful because it came out in the year of our Lord, 2025.
And the nominees are Lilo and Stitch. Makes a lot of sense. Made $1 billion, by the way. A Minecraft movie. Almost made $1 billion. Jurassic World Rebirth. $869 million. Superman. $616 million. Makes sense because if it had come out in another year with Marvel, it wouldn't. It might not have made that much money. And the last film, F1, $631 million. Those are our 5 nominees. And the winner of, what was the category name?
A movie that would have been a flop in another year.
And our winner, and this beautiful award of Wizard of Oz Apple goes to the winner, the Minecraft movie! The Minecraft movie.
We choose you, Minecraft!
Twin, why would Minecraft not made as much money in another year, please?
Well, it took advantage of maybe some hype, or people were, I think, particularly looking for something funny or stupid, given some of the movies that had come out kind of lately. I think TikTok made a bit about it. There were a lot of memes about it.
Exactly right.
The culture just kind of shifted in the right direction at the right time.
Yep, exactly right. All right, and then we will have one more category, or 2 more categories, I think. One of our last categories, which will win this beautiful Thanos Award. This category is called the Worst Titled Films Award. Worst Titled Films. These are the films that, I'm going to ask you, what the hell is this movie about? So hold the award that you're going to give to our beloved people. And we start off with the title, Die My Love. Die My Love. What does that mean? What's the movie about?
Someone's really into like a die. Like someone's playing Dungeons and Dragons and loves the die.
Apparently, very bad title for the movie. You get nothing from it. I don't know what the hell's going on with that movie. That's our first nominee. Second nominee, Him. Him. That's the name of the movie. Him. It's about like a football player that goes into a ritual to get better. Why is it called Him?
Well, we love the movie Her.
Her is a different story, but Him? Hell no. That's a terrible title. That's one of the worst titles of the year. Our third nominee, The Phoenician Scheme. Wes Anderson. What the hell does that even mean? I saw the movie. I don't even know what the hell The Phoenician Scheme is. Terrible title.
I know what a Phoenician is, but what's a scheme?
Exactly. We'll figure that out later. That's a terrible title. So that's our third. Our fourth, while the movie is a darling for the Oscars, Hamnet. Twin, you're a Shakespeare guy. What the hell does Hamnet mean?
I have no idea.
I mean, when you watch the movie, you'll understand. It's a name.
Is it the name of a place?
It's the name of Shakespeare's son. Hamnet was his name. And he wrote Hamlet in honor of his son. I get it if you watch the movie, but when you just say Hamnet, it reminds me of like breakfast food. Hamnet. I don't like the title.
Hamnet is the tool that they use to scoop the ham out of the oils when it's done.
Honestly, it could be. It's a terrible title. And our last worst title of the year, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey.
I really hate that.
Very long, very easy to forget. It doesn't really tell you anything about the film. I've seen the film and it doesn't tell you much
In
about
Spanish,
it.
it's even worse.
Yeah, well, please. Do you know it?
It's like un viaje maravilloso y... I don't remember.
Bello, I don't know. Yeah, you've proven the point right there. It's a terrible title. And the award for best worst title of the year that gets this coveted Thanos, A Big Bold Beautiful Journey.
Yeah!
Congratulations, congratulations, Twin. So take it away, please.
Even those people aren't here.
Okay, well maybe they'll come back next year once we're bigger.
I mean, if you guys are Cherry Jones or James Cameron fans, like, we got him.
Yeah, James. He's having a good time, by the way.
But no, I will accept this on their behalf.
All right, well, there you go. So they get that beautiful award. And Twin, our last one are two actors that you really like that apparently you wanted to end the show with. Which two actors and what award are we going to give this beautiful Ravenclaw to them?
So this is the best movie that featured either Jack Quaid or Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I like that.
Right.
And the nominees are Novocaine, Companion. Paul Walter Hauser was in The Fantastic Four: First Steps, and The Naked Gun. In The Naked Gun. Those are the nominees. And the winner is the one that's going to get this beautiful Ravenclaw mug. The Naked Gun! Yeah! Congratulations, guys. Congratulations to The Naked Gun.
Did you guys get all that?
Congratulations, Twin. Please take it away.
Yeah, I mean, fun movie. I saw it by myself.
Yikes!
But there was just one dry humor bit after another. Very much kind of my kind of humor. Liam Neeson, the guy for the role. Very funny.
Nope.
Yeah, would see it again.
All right, and that wraps up the Woker Stoked Award Show. Look at this beautiful award. We're gonna give that to everybody later. That wraps up our episode, Twin. I hope you had a good time. That's episode 17. Hopefully you can join us back in another year where we do the same thing. But yeah, Twin, any parting words for our beloved fans?
Thank you guys for joining us for the first Stokies. Thank you for joining for episode 17. We had a lot of fun. We want to honor good work in our own way. And we thank you for being part of it.
All right, guys. So that wraps us up. We'll be back to normal programming after this. It's just been a wild, hectic couple of months with award shows, and we did some watch trivia. Check that out, by the way, if you like that. Like and subscribe, of course, and we will see you guys later for episode 18. See you guys.
Yeah.